Okay, what I have here going on is blocking off the rear AC on a 2012 Chrysler Town Country. What happens is there's a leak in the back and they just want air in the front because the entire assembly is very expensive to replace. So I bought this kit online to go and block it off, and they came with some instructions here and they're not very accurate, so I wanted to make a video to show you where the block off is. Okay, all the refrigerant leaked out of here, and if you push down on one of these Schrader valves here, wear some eye protection and some gloves. If you have Freon refrigerant in the line, you'll need to bring it to an automotive shop that has a machine to suck it out, because this isn't good for the environment and the Australians have enough skin cancer. Okay, midway through the passenger door underneath is where the connection is, contrary to what the instructions were. I do have it jacked up so I can, and placed on a jack stand so I can fit underneath there. Okay, on this union here, what we're going to do is take a 13mm wrench and completely disconnect this. Okay, to keep it from twisting, I put a adjustable wrench on there and disconnected the fitting here. Okay, we're ready to install the second one. Put the washer on there. Had a little bit of oil dripping out, so I just put a little bit on there, slip it on there. I will take and bolt it on there and seal that up. Well, now these are a little wiggly here, so I'm going to take some zip ties and make them more secure. Okay, got it zip tied up there, nice and secure. Now we can go and evacuate all the air. Got our AC manifold gauge up there, got it connected to the vacuum pump. The high side is down underneath the air filter housing, and the low side is up on the firewall. So I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to open up the valves here, and we're going to let that run for about 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure everything is evacuated out of there. I'm going to turn the valves off here and see if it holds vacuum. If we're good on the vacuum, then you can add Freon. Okay, it's been running for about 45 minutes. I'm going to close the valves here. Turn my vacuum pump off. Now I'm going to leave it sit and I'll check the gauges. Make sure that it's not leaking. If it's still holding vacuum on the gauges, then we can add the Freon. Most vehicles have a decal somewhere on there that tells what type of refrigerant you need. This is R134A, and it'll say for a single unit or a dual unit, and our single unit here takes 29 ounces of refrigerant. Okay, my gauge set is a little broken here, so I did purchase a can of refrigerant with a gauge on there. So what I'm going to do is add 12 ounces here of refrigerant, and since we need 29 ounces, This one is 18. I'll leave 1 ounce here in this can. And we'll go ahead and start the vehicle, and it will suck this Freon in there. Okay, I'm going to move the can back and forth a little bit. The AC is on full. And we'll just keep turning it 90 degrees and then bring it up straight. I have to say, you have to turn your valve open on your low pressure side, leave your high pressure side the way it is. Okay, this can is empty now. Now I'm going to close my valve on my low pressure side and add the other can. Flip this up, you just pull this collar back, slip it on the low pressure side there, and then this one has a unlock it, and then you can depress the trigger here and dispense the refrigerant. There is a chart on the back of the can that reads what the outside temperature is and what the pressure should be on your low side. And we're full. Okay, it's kicking out 40 degrees. It's working good. We'll disconnect our hoses there. Put the caps back on the Schrader valves.